Hey guys, it's your boy Jimbo here, and happy Sunday. I hope you guys have been doing well. I hope your week has been awesome, and I hope you guys are properly preparing for the next week that is ahead of us. Today, in this video, kind of want to do a little bit of a how-to type deal and show you how to upgrade the air filter on this Chinese Garwinner 6220G 62cc chainsaw, because as it stands right now it only has the standard plastic nylon mesh filter in it, which, as you guys know, isn't very good at filtering, unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and take that off and replace it with a brand new filter upgrade from Temu. And the zip ties, if you're wondering, are so I don't lose anything. And really the only tool you should need for this, and I'll update you guys as we go, is this bad boy right here, which the saw itself will come with this. So that's an even bigger plus. So let's get started, folks. Alright, first things first, gotta get this upper filter cover off. Yeah, it can be a bit of a pain. And there's that old filter in it. As you can see, all that red on it is grease. Alright, now next up what we're going to do is we're going to remove this old filter. Alright. And in this particular, the case of this saw, save this part. You'll see why in just a moment. Alright guys, now that we have the air filter cover off and the air filter itself, or at least the old one, now we need to remove this actual top cover here, of which there's 5 screws holding it down. You've got one right there, one right there, 2 right there in the air box, and then you got another one on this side right here. So I'll be right back. I'm going to get these out real quick. Oh, and of course, before you get this top cover off and you get all the screws out, make sure to take the spark plug boot off the plug first, otherwise this cover won't come off easily. Alright guys, took a little bit of fiddle farting around. In fact, I ended up having to remove the spark plug because of the little tange just below it. But we got it off though. So now this is what you're going to see, and there's 2 screws holding in the intake on that carburetor. You've got one right there on the left and another right there on the right. Now, fair warning, when you take these screws out, it is going to potentially drop the carb off the saw, because these screws also mount the carburetor to the intake manifold on this, or the intake, whatever kind of intake this thing has. But yeah, I'm gonna go just give that little warning. From what I see on this one, using just the standard tool, you don't have to use the one with the ball shaped end on the same size. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, you don't need one of those. You can just easily put them down in there, no problem. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can set this camera up properly to where you guys can watch me do this. Okay, so starting with this one on the right. Alright, so now that you have those 2 screws loosened, you're going to want to go ahead and remove them both. You don't need to remove the whole carburetor. Just need to pull out. Okay, I guess not just yet. This one's still got hold on it. Alright folks, so after that little riff-raff of getting that off, without the part on it should look like this, and this is what the part should look like when it's off the saw. Now, don't throw out these two screws, because unfortunately none of the sets I see that I see online for sale come with another pair of these. So yeah, definitely save those. By the way, this is made of metal. It's usually plastic. It feels like a very cheap metal though. We get our filter upgrade set, and this is the little thing that came with the saw that fastened down the old filter. Thankfully it fits. Apparently these are all the same metric, the same, I don't know. I don't know the proper terminology. Okay, so now, by the way guys, what do you think of my work table that I got from Wally World the other day? You guys like it? Because I sure do. Now we mount it to the body of the saw again, and I don't know if you can see it. Hold on, let me get the camera off the tripod and I'll show you. There are two holes that line up on the same side of the carburetor, and you basically just need to line up the two screws that you just took out with each of those holes, which is fairly easy to do. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the camera real quick and come back in when this thing is fully attached. Alright guys, everything is reattached right for now. I don't have the actual filter part on, so that way I can put the top covers and such back in their respective places, but this is what it should look like. And a quick friendly reminder, make sure that you tighten both of these screws evenly, that way you won't have an air leak. Typically what I do is I tighten them to where they just start to get really tight, and I do that for each of them, and that way after I do that I can just tighten them a little bit further until I can't anymore. Don't over tighten it obviously, but just tighten it until you can't turn it anymore, and then that's how you know it's tight enough. Remember, you got to do that to make sure there isn't an air leak or anything. Alrighty guys, and ta-da! Fits up just fine, even with this top cover on. So that's good news for those of you that bought the Weimars version of this, because it's essentially the same saw. They both have the exact same crappy filter. But yeah, it is fairly easy to upgrade them to one that actually works properly, and you will definitely extend the life of the saw, that is for certain. Alright guys, hope this one helped. Not going to show it running today because it is Sunday, and I don't run my saws on Sunday out of respect for everybody else. So hopefully you guys had a great week. Thank you guys for watching this video, and see you guys in the next one. Have a great week and take care.